Today's video is about interesting things that I have seen on the dating app Hinge. I have been on there for a little over a year, so you can imagine I've seen some very interesting things. Here we go. We're starting off strong. Number one, this guy said that his job was a professional raw dogger at 19. Okay. This guy said, I want someone who can wrestle a monkey and kill it with a rock. Close the deal. I need a physically fit and spiritually violent woman. Saying hi in as many languages I know. It was just one. He just said hi. This guy said the way to win me over is to be low-key autistic. And I've actually seen people say this more than once on Hinge. And it really bothers me because what they mean probably is that they want somebody who's kind of quirky or doesn't pick up on social cues, whatever. But they don't mean they want somebody when they're having a meltdown or, some other symptom of autism. And because having autism is not just, not picking up on social cues. There's a lot of other things to it. So this whole fetishization is kind of weird. This one I just thought was really sad. I don't even have anything else to add to it. I was just so sad when I saw this. Now, this one's a three-parter. This is all the same guy, so get ready for this one, okay? He says, all I ask is that you follow as instructed, like you probably did in school, and obey my requests. So you're thinking, is this rage bait? But just wait, there's more. Now, this guy, same guy, apparently went to my high school, which is a good thing that I don't know him because he would have got flamed. Okay, now check this out. He says he's a team member at fast food, and then he says he's looking for a long-term relationship, possibly being one of my wives, plural. So then you have to ask yourself, you're trying to have multiple wives. How are you going to support these multiple wives on one salary at a fast food restaurant? It just doesn't make sense. Now, this is still the same guy. Stay with me now. He says, my love language is acts of service, sexually, which he didn't even spell right, quality time, random nudes / selfies, unconditional loyalty, respect, and understanding. So yeah, this does seem like this was written by a 19-year-old because that's your love language, random nudes. Okay. If loving this is wrong, I don't want to be right. A woman with no sense of direction. Now, as a woman with no sense of direction, I gotta say, I very frequently have asked security guards and police officers, so on and so forth, where certain things are, because I have no idea where I am, no sense of direction, right? So my question here is, why does he specifically want a woman with no sense of direction? Is it because he wants to lead them and tell them where to go and have them rely on him? And you might say that I'm reading too much into this, but it's just interesting that you would specifically want somebody who doesn't have these skills. I don't know. Now, this guy, for the religion part, he put, almost all of them, which some of these contradict them. You can't have some of these coexisting, but regardless, he really said, oh, whatever gets me into heaven. I'll fall for you if you come with me to golf. You could sit in the cart and read a book while you listen to me get angry after every shot. And then a smiling emoji. Now, I'll tell you what my problem is with this. And I don't even consider myself to be a feminist. That's not how I choose to identify. But why is it that you think you'll get to go golfing? And why do you think I don't want to go golfing? Why do you think I just want to sit in the cart and read? Why is golfing the male activity and you think I can just sit in the cart and read a book? Because that's the female activity, to want to read a book. And why do you think that I would want to listen to you get angry repeatedly after every single shot that you take? You're not thinking right. As a woman, I don't want to hear you getting angry because that would scare me. Because you're much taller than me and stronger than me. If you're angry, what if why would I want to hear that? Because now I'm scared that what if you get violent? You know what I mean? I don't want to hear that. You're not thinking. On a little bit of a lighter note, he says, most spontaneous thing I've done, I'd have to say getting arrested. It was so spontaneous, even I was caught by surprise. LOL. Well, good that you have a good sense of humor about it. I mean, I guess depending on the crime will determine whether or not I find it funny as well. But now this one I thought was kind of funny. He said, I recently discovered that I don't argue with fine poop. You're right, it's no big deal. I thought it was kind of funny. At the same time, being a woman doesn't necessarily make you right, but And this is the last one. Unusual skills. He says he's a Tung Fu black belt. Not looking to hire those skills right now, but I know there are some people who are looking for it, so great way to advertise yourself, I guess. Really know your audience.